Right. Hello everybody. We're back at the old favourite, Clifford Pike. Got a couple of things to talk about today, to update. Firstly, it could chuck it down and I've not got a raincoat, so that's great. It's been a while since I ran uphill, so this is going to be tough running and chatting, but we'll do our best. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things. One, diet, some very interesting things, and secondly, Jam Butty update. Hope and the Baskervilles is off at the gamekeeper's cottage. Look at that. Right. Okay, so first thing, diet. Diet is a very, very strange thing. And in diet, a couple of things to talk about. So, I used to be skinny as a kid. Oh, hang on, the back. Look, one of them. The back. First time I've seen one in a while. So, we're on the hill. Right, hill. So, I was pretty skinny as a kid. But then, office job. Didn't do fitness for years. Had a bit of a belly. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And, doing the insanity exercise, that shrunk me down. When I was doing martial arts, I was quite top heavy. Weight would help in grappling. But in running, I was running every day to and from work. And lost weight, slimmed down, but not completely slimmed down around the middle, and always had a bit of a Dunlop, and but then a couple of health issues and whatnot, and I wasn't running, so I went from just over 11 stone to 12-ish, and this year I've been running on and off, but not every day like I used to, but just coming across stuff on the internet and what have you, keto business. I decided, right, I'm going to cut out a lot carbs and sugars. So when I said that, I'll tell you what I'm eating. So no rice, no pasta, no bread, and no fake sugars. So lots of meat, fish, veg, but not potatoes. And what I do have, lots of eggs, cheese. So what I do have is, some people coming past. What I do have is fresh berries with cream. How do? Fresh berries with cream. Nearly every night after my tea. Just a small portion. So I'm getting some sugars. Okay, so egg and bacon for breakfast. Now, no crisps because that's potatoes. So, quite often egg and bacon for breakfast, or get a ham joint, cook that, have that over a few days, eggs and ham. Now, and at tea time, if I have a chicken curry, I'll have a bigger portion of chicken, no rice, no naan, But like I said, berry and cream afterwards. Okay, now I'll tell you, so this is all anecdotal, and for those litigious American watchers, I'm not a doctor or a dietitian, so take your own medical advice. Yeah, up a steep bit there, bit flat for a bit. Oops. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, so what I've noticed, firstly, well, the main thing you'll want to know is we're doing less exercise than before. I've gone from 12 stone to 11, and I've lost my Dunlop, my spare tyre. Now, the strange thing, you know, there's different things happen, but that hunger is not there. But you won't believe it. So, dinner time, so I've gone from virtually 3 meals to 2 and a bit. So at dinner, I'll have a handful of peanuts if I feel a bit peckish. But I'm going over. I'll go over the gate. Sorry, I mean through the gate. So the funny thing is hunger. Not as hungry at all. So it kind of plateaus you out. Whereas if you're having sugars and carbs, you just get that, oh God, I'm hungry, starving. Or if I ate a chocolate bar now, it'd blow my head off. It'd be like, oh, it's so strange. So the sugar, whoosh, you can feel it in your bloodstream and your energy. So that kind of peaks and troughs goes, and it's more calm, so you do get hungry, but you won't believe it if you've never done it. But here's a idea for you. I'm turning right. Go for it. You alright? You alright? And so yeah, you won't believe it, but I want you to think of like when you're having a meal. You have a meal, and so potatoes, meat, veg, you know, or chips. If you're eating, you can always like, oh, let's have a few more chips. Oh, so, but if you just had steak or fish or eggs or sausage, egg and bacon, if you were eating egg and bacon, you'd have a little bit and then you'd be like, oh, I'm getting a bit full. If someone came up and said, do you want a piece of toast? Or, what's it called? You know, the fried potato stuff. Oh, it's tiring going uphill now. What are they called? You get them at McDonald's. Potato cake thingies. Yeah. Then you'd be alright, yeah, I could have one, maybe two. You could keep going. But with like protein and fats, you're just like, no, I've had 3 sausage. No, that's it, done. So, and it's not that it's horrible. It's just, no, can't face anymore. I'm full. Now that's the weird things with carbs. So you can just carry on, or if you mix it up, which is second thing I'll talk about. So yeah, just getting full. Your energy is more consistent, and footballer blow. Just yeah. So I know that's anecdotal, but that's over to you. Now, the second thing on a similar topic related to that is, it's only anecdotal. I'm no doctor, dietitian, get your own independent advice. But my daughter, where she works, has this older friend, and she's had diabetes for 20-30 years on medication, all that. She's tried all different kind of stuff, can't lose weight, can't diet, and kind of, given up on defeating diabetes. Look, switch arms for a minute. And my daughter saw something by a dietitian, doctor, and it said about the order in which you eat your food, spiking your blood sugar. So, what she recommended, and you'll see it if you go on it, is that you have, so let's say you have fish, chips and peas. Now, normally to get the meal, it's like, like if you watch these food programs, put all 3 ingredients on the fork at once to get the combined. I should really lift it up so you're looking at the landscape, not up my nostrils. So and you get the mixed flavour of it all, and that's your meal. Now, what they're recommending is that you eat foods in order. So you eat your veg first, so in fish, chips and peas, you eat all your peas, so all your veg. Then next, you eat your protein and your fats, so your fish, that goes down next. And then last, all your fish. And then last, you start on your chips. Now, in kind of a, oh God, this is a steep bit. Oh, running and talking. Okay, so, in a kind of just a, what the hell, I'm only changing the order in which I'm eating. I'm not changing the meal. She tried it. Right, stuck to it. Then, so veg, meat and fats, protein and fats, carbs last. And she went and had her blood sugars done. And they went, your blood sugars are normal, the best in 20 years. What have you done? And she told them, and the doctors went, right, we're gonna put that out amongst all our diabetes patients. Now again, your own dietary advice. It's only anecdotal, but that's just changing the order in which you eat and making sure your carbs are last. Now, like I say, I'm not eating hardly any carbs, but I'm not going to do it 100%. Ooh, tiring. Steep last bit. Well, it still goes up, but not as steep. This is a killer bit. Oh, so where was I? Yeah, now a word on that. Like I say, I'm not eating many carbs, but if I went out, like for instance, we went out for a meal I chose a gammon. So I ate all the peas, there's a bit of salad, I ate the egg, I ate all the gammon, and only then did I start on the chips. And I couldn't finish the chips. It was just, they wouldn't go in. I had some, excuse me, but I just didn't like eating them all. But here's the thing, the negative, is it completely changes the meal experience. So you imagine you've got a fork, you've got peas on there, bit of egg, bit of gammon, chips, maybe ketchup, salt, pepper, whatever. You stick that in your mouth and your brain's going, getting, not just trying to sort out, that's a bit of egg, that's a bit of salt, that's a bit of protein. It's a different eating and taste sensation. If you do it the other way, it is a bit more boring, because you're eating peas and you just think, that's peas. I'm not having a multi-culinary experience. It's not that my brain's closed, I'm just, struggling, going uphill. And then, if you eat an egg, you're just eating an egg. Gammon. You're just getting flavour of gammon. So, let's say it's true, and it doesn't spike your blood sugars doing it that way. Maybe it's just brain signal, maybe it's your gut processing one thing at a time, who knows. But I'm not saying to do it, but if you've got diabetes, it's worth researching into it. So a bit flatter for a bit, but we have just done probably 800 feet. Right, okay, so that's the dietary stuff. Now, on a Jam Butty update. So if you don't know, I do comedy on YouTube, putting up a comedy about a group of fell running friends having a laugh, taking the mickey out of each other in funny voices, going through the fell running experience, their lives intertwining. And I'm on now season 2. I've just finished recording yesterday, episode 13, and I have absolutely loved it. I've had such a blast doing it, real fun. However, all good things come to an end. So I reckon I don't know, because it always spreads out over more episodes than I think, but I've probably got 5 episodes left, and then I think that'll be it, done. I'm not saying I won't come back to it in years to come, but I can't see it at the moment. I've got other writing projects and stuff to do, so yeah, be about 5 episodes left. Now, I think all people who go through YouTube channels, you have your ups and your downs. I don't know whether it's not had as big an appeal as I was hoping. There you go. You know, you hope these things are going to take off. So there's a loyal following, and I am so thankful for that. Particularly Olga British Fells. What a lovely, lovely woman. And yeah, she's been supportive all the way through. Other people have, and some dipped in and dipped out. Now, as of today, I'm at, I think, 303 subscribers. Fabulous. Great. Other people channel, some haven't done as well. Some have done miles better. And that's the way it goes. But you have to listen to your audience. So, yeah. So I've got, like I say, probably 5 episodes left about. So I'll put them up on Reluctant Fell Runner, definitely. Now, I've got another couple of channels. One is a detecting channel, so metal detecting finds, different. I think that's 414 subscribers, ticking away. I've just started a book YouTube one, reading books called Reading Ideas, and you know, it'd be lessons that I've learned, but within a very short space of time I'm already up to 202 subscribers. So I'm just wondering, so you know, the fell running thing is already a bit of a niche thing. People who do well show races and times, and whereas I'm the reluctant fell runner, as you can see, I'm usually out wandering by myself. Other people put up channels showing routes and how to do it. Again, I've not done that so much. So yeah, if I put up a little funny video, that'll get more views. But putting up a video of a talky comedy with nothing to look at, just to listen to the voices for between 35 sometimes, but usually an hour, sometimes an hour and 10 minutes. You know, it's just not really gone that far. So I'm just wondering whether or not, because on the booktube stuff, you know, people read books and people listen to audiobooks. So if I post those, it'll be probably 32 episodes up on the booktube channel, Reading Ideas, you know, one a week, then it might get a bigger audience. But like I say, I'll definitely put them up. I love fell running, if not more by myself than with races. You know, people want to get out into the great outdoors, so why not by yourself rather than a great big group? Plus as well, I'm 57, so you know, I'm not exactly at the front of anything. Anyway, I'll be there in and around the fell running community. I might stick a Jam Butty shirt on so you can spot the idiot and, you know, throw eggs if you want. So that's an update. So that's the plan, and I've not got long to the top. So much appreciated anybody watching, listening. So if you're having fish, chips and peas, it's peas, then fish, and then your chips. So yeah, so Jam Butty on the Fell Running channel, unless things changes, is that his chips, and we're just reaching the finish line. So I'll see you for the next 5, 6 episodes, and enjoy your running out there. Best wishes, everybody. Here's where we are. Just on my way down. The gamekeeper's coming. The gamekeeper's coming. He's cheating. He's in. Where is he? I think he's stopped. Oh! Howdy doody. I'd clear off if I were you if that gamekeeper's got a shotgun. I must have stopped. Oh, he'll be going through the gate, of course. That's why he's slower. Yeah. Leave it open! Look at that. Oh. Let's go for this little cut through. There he is. There he is.